Yeah,
I want to talk about what's happening now, if you don't mind. It's because it's
for
really
sure.
exciting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've witnessed the space since buds, and going through, let's say, a roller coaster of small, let's say, peaks and troughs, and then we went into a relative dip. I would say some collections kept their values, buds never went a bit under 308 or so, before it now just jumped. Um, Cardano bits, Nitties, and other big series kind of had a bit of a challenging time holding their value. So it was kind of a tough hold, I would say, for many people. And some people just sold their stuff or changed to different series and kept looking for the new thing.
Yeah.
Now, the nice thing that happened is that recently there has been a new, let's say, loads of interest coming up. And then CNFT.io, I think, was also a part of that. We'll have to give them credit for the great job they've done in making a marketplace available that's not only on Discord. I love Discord and I love the communities here, but just giving people a platform was really helpful. And the other thing is that I believe that having this intermediate platform before smart contracts also really helped the market, because I personally had some worries about a supply shock happening after smart contracts, where loads of people will come in trying to dump their NFTs which they've bought. But having CNFT.io come into the story actually allows people to like gradually start selling some stuff, so that when smart contracts are on, not everyone is keen to sell. It's kind of like already balanced. So I'm really thankful for that being there.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the activity that's been happening recently is just really obvious. The metrics, I mean, I'm gauging the metric in one way, is just to look at my Twitter account follower. The Twitter account is just for Cardano NFTs. It's dedicated just to that, and that's where I also post about new stuff I see, etc. And I was getting, say, 20 followers a day, 15, 20 followers a day. Started going up to 30, 40 on average. I had 3,000 followers about 24 hours ago, and right now I'm at 3,240. I got 240 followers in a single day.
It's
So
crazy.
this just shows you how much attention is on Cardano NFTs. I'm not saying this is because I changed the quality of my posts. It's basically just loads more interest.
But then the question is, have you changed the quality of your posts?
I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think so. So we've been seeing this in the market. Space buds skyrocketed to a 3,800 up to 4,000 floor, 4,000 A-dash. We've seen it's all across the board. All kinds of series are getting loads of interest. Those that were struggling in the market are starting to get cleared out. And the beauty of NFTs is that once a collection is sold or has moved to a different set of hands, it's hard for it to be resold at a lower value unless somebody's really desperate to liquidate. So
Right.
it's only going to go up until there's, for example, desperation in the market or something, and we're nowhere close to that. I think we're just about to start moving.
Yes. So I think you're making a great point. That point with the CNFT and the kind of, what would you call it? A mass supply coming into the market. How could you say that again, Fahadouken? That people would be, if the marketplace didn't exist now, we would have a supply dump. That's what you said, right?
That's what I was kind of concerned about happening.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting point. Yeah, really interesting. I never thought about that. I don't think a lot of people are. And that's really showing the value of the CNFT. Did you want to add anything to that?
No, I'm actually really, surprised by how much interest there is.
Yeah.
And I won't say surprised because I don't think it's good. I've always thought it's good. It's just that I didn't expect people to start jumping over so fast, though I can't blame them. I'm hearing stories about gas wars on Ethereum. I'm hearing about compromises from other places, and I guess Solana, for example, had some other issues recently. And I'm not saying Cardano will never have issues. It's just we've had about 5 months of
pretty good
really
stuff.
fun experiences.
Yeah.
Very low transaction fees. We've had hiccups with some of the wallet software, but it's really good now. And that's for a really extreme case like myself with a huge wallet. I had some trouble, but it doesn't really apply to most users. And there are alternatives now. Anyway. So I think it's really you are asking me how I feel right now. I've been buzzing the past few days just looking at how the NFT market is behaving. It's almost surreal. And I'm really excited about the drops happening now. I wish I didn't have to liquidate a very small portion of my collection. But as I was saying, I was approaching 99% NFTs, and I knew that about Atomic Heroes coming up this week. There's Sea Dinos coming up from the Cardino series coming up next week. And I'm a big collector of both series, so I needed to have some liquidity to also buy from these series. But I am ready, and I'm ready for you guys to drop.
Yeah, amazing.